afternoon, Yasmin Gilbert studied Chemistry, English Extension 1, Mathematics Extension 2, French Extension, and Studies of Religion 1. Yasmin accelerated in French Continuous, Mathematics, and Mathematics Extension 1. She managed her academic program successfully, whilst holding the leadership position as head girl. Yasmin was also highly active and involved in the life of the school, representing the school in basketball and touch football, completing her Gold Duke of Edinburgh Award and receiving the Archbishop of Sydney Award. Yasmin will commence a Bachelor of Medicine at the University of New South Wales. Yasmin, I would like to invite you to come and speak to us. So Year 12 was the year of obsessions. There were practically only 3 topics of conversation: Twilight, grad ball, and of course the HSC. As the new Year 12 girls have discovered, the word HSC is mentioned every single day of Year 12. Before I started Year 12, I was nervous about the HSC and the ATAR score. I remember sitting through this same assembly last year and feeling jealous of the girls who had just finished. How on earth did they survive? How did they cope with all that work? And how did they get their amazing UAIs? Now, I can't believe that I am actually finished and about to start medicine at the University of New South Wales. I wish I could give you a magic formula to help you get a high score, but unfortunately it's my duty to tell you that hard work is necessary to do well. In the end, all the hard work will pay off. I've thought about it and realised that there were 3 main things that helped me through the HSC: goals, organisational skills, and getting involved. Goals. A goal is something you hope to achieve. If you have something that you really want to achieve, then you will feel motivated to work for it. So I asked my sister what her goal for Year 7 is, and she said to make new friends. Funnily enough, next Monday I will be starting university, and I have the same goal. I want to make some friends. New friends. But in Year 10, you work towards the school certificate, and towards getting towards getting a date for the dinner dance. But then things get a little more serious in Years 11 and 12, as you begin to think of what you want to do when you leave school. Quite simply, my goal was to get into medicine, which was easier said than done. It was this goal that kept me motivated and determined throughout the year. I knew that I had to get a high ATAR score, but at the same time, I really wanted to enjoy my last year of school by getting involved in sport and social justice. So, how did I go about managing all my work and commitments? Essentially, having a routine is what helps me to keep on top of all my work and assignments, as well as leadership. On my school timetable, I wrote down specific subjects that I had to study during my free periods. This helped me make sure that I didn't waste time during school. And I also scheduled in time for leadership activities and meetings during school hours, which meant that I had time to do my assignments and my homework all after school. And I'm the sort of person who can come home and study straight away until dinner time, and after dinner I might have done a bit more work, but eventually I would just relax and take the rest of the night off. I took off Friday and Saturday nights, and I either went out with friends or just relaxed at home. To achieve this, I had to have done all my other work on time, so I didn't feel guilty about taking time off. But at the end of the day, it's all about balance. Even though the HSC was really important, I still took time off to exercise and socialise. So my advice to all students, no matter what year group, is to always be on top of your subjects, even if you feel you're slipping behind. Talk to the teacher about the most important things needed to catch up. For maths, when I didn't understand the concepts, I would approach my teacher straight away after class and work through the problems, so I didn't fall behind. And for me, English was the hardest subject. So when I got marks I wasn't happy with, I went to the teacher and got feedback. My teachers helped me to improve my essays during the year, so that I could eventually use them in my HSC exams. So finally, I made sure that I enjoyed my last year of school by getting involved in things I was interested in, such as social justice, Duke of Ed, sport, and of course jungle. In hindsight, when I was applying for scholarships and being interviewed for medicine, these co-curricular activities were the things that counted the most, because people want to know what sort of person you are and what else you've done, not only the 8R score that you've achieved. I am really grateful that I made the choice to get involved, which I thoroughly enjoyed anyway, and because it gave me the opportunity to get into medicine. So my medical degree will take me 6 years, but hopefully I'll get to work in a third world country for a few months during my course. And during my intern years, I'd love to work overseas, potentially in London, to get some experience and find a husband. And so one day I'm hoping to specialise in paediatrics. And even though year 12 was hard and stressful, I really enjoyed it, and I wouldn't take a single moment back. The most important thing is to be able to look back at your last year of school without any regrets, knowing that you did your absolute best, got into the course you wanted, and had a great time. I know I did.